people are here?
8. Come on, that's enough.
Are you sure that's enough people?
Yes.
I never heard of a show where I had to be there before the audience. Are you? Come on now.
The audience is here. Come on.
Okay, I need some theme music. Play my theme music.
Be ready. Play the music.
Play me some theme music. Woo. I can't come in without theme music. We ready? Come on now. Lord. Yeah, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. Oh. Take a big deep breath. Woo. Yes. Flying in. How y'all doing tonight? Woo. It's Super Tingle. Hi, it's only 6 people here. You lied to me, Laretha. If I know there was 6 people here, I'll still be back in that dressing room. You knew that, didn't you, you heifer? Turn that music down, we ready. 6 people. I'm here, though. Welcome to Tingle Talk. I'm going to go on with the show because I'm a woman of my word. I don't like to stand people up.
Well, hold on. Happy Halloween.
Huh?
Happy Halloween.
Laretha, don't start that nonsense because you know I don't celebrate Halloween. I don't celebrate Halloween.
Well, what's that you got on? Where you get that from?
Choo Choo Channel. Shoot. Choo Choo Channel made this outfit for me, baby. You like his?
Choo Choo Channel?
It's not a Halloween
What is Choo Choo Channel?
That's my French designer. Her people made this for me.
It's Coco Chanel.
Shoot. Choo Choo Channel. Y'all like it?
Chanel.
Cause I don't celebrate. Hey, Takeda. Hey there. Listen, Miss Tingle don't celebrate Halloween. I don't. I don't think it's nothing festive or fancy about you dressing your kids up, sending them over my house to beg for snacks. I don't. I mean, what's festive about that? Listen, if you need groceries, just call me, okay? I will help you dial 211, okay? But ain't nothing cute about making your kids cute to beg. This is not cute. I don't do Halloween. But I did want to put on this costume, if you will, because what we are doing here at Tingle Talk, Laretha, since you want to run your trap over there, is celebrating women empowerment. Yes, and I'm not wearing a costume. We ready? What is going on? You see what I'm saying? Oh my goodness!
You're gonna get in trouble.
Good help, and I'm a free help is hard to find. Ooh, let me show off my. Look at her.
I like that cut.
I just did that so you'd say something. You like it?
I do like it.
Yes, girl. I'm gonna get to that, but I just want to show it off real quick. But no, this ain't no costume. Okay, this is an empowerment outfit, and I feel like every woman out there should get an empowerment outfit. And I didn't want to be one of them old whack names like they got Catwoman and Batwoman and who did they come up with them names? Although I do know a Batwoman. Her name is Kim Crawford. She lives down there in Madisonville. She's a bat. Now that's a Batwoman. But and I wasn't gonna be no Catwoman. What's she do? What's her superpower? Keep cleaning out her kitty box real fast. I wasn't gonna be no Catwoman. Them's lame. I bet you. I know who you are though, Laretha.
Who am I?
Wonder Woman.
I'll take it.
Wondering the Clarence Jean gonna come home.
Oh wow.
It's a lot of you Wonder Women out there, ain't it? Yeah, okay, we'll skip that. Look, it got real quiet. Did you see that, Laretha? It got real quiet. Wonder Woman, yeah, but I didn't want to do that. I want to be Super Tingle. Yeah. So I put a big T on my chest and got me a nice cape. And I feel like every woman out there, Takeda, you ought to get you a big old T. Girl, this ain't nothing but some red reflector tape. I'm just going to be honest with you. Get that and honey, put that right on there and got me a little cape from where I get this from, Laretha.
I thought you got it from Choo Choo Chanel.
Oh yeah, Choo Choo Chanel, girl. You see how I forgot my own line? Oh Lord, but anyway, yeah, Takeda, you can be you a superwoman. I feel like every woman should be a superwoman. So this whole episode is dedicated to superwomen. And instead of doing mingling iron, I felt it wasn't worthy. We needed a superwoman in here today. So I got me a guest.
Ooh.
Honey, see you and them over. I'm gonna tell you something. Miss Tingle don't play. So y'all got them raggedy guests on y'all star shows. Ain't got no credits. Your guest ain't been nowhere. Well, I mean, I'm just gonna tell the truth. Well, my guest got credits. She been somewhere, honey. She's an empowering woman. Yes.
Who is it?
Rashida Randall, baby.
Ooh,
Rashida Randall. Honey, and if you want to see her, you can jump on the primetime and watch one of her movies.
Ooh.
Me and her got a lot in common. We're both movie stars.
Oh,
You didn't know that, did you?
I didn't know that.
Movie star, yes, I am. You got a problem with that, Larita?
No, ma'am.
Don't have no problem with it. So you think you know everything. You don't know every version
Get
of a
back to
movie
the
star.
show. Get back to the show.
If you watch a good movie and then you give it 2 stars, then what are you? You're a movie star.
Okay.
Okay, I just starred a movie. Yes, I'm a movie star too, honey, just like Miss Rashida. We got a lot in common. She comes from a small town just like me.
Oh, really?
Yes, ma'am. We got a lot in common.
I see.
But I'm connected. See, I know people. You don't know
Connected?
connected,
Who
baby.
you
You don't know
connected to?
nobody. I know people.
You ain't connected to nobody.
Connected. Did you get what?
I'm sorry.
What you say?
I just asked who you connected to.
A lot of people that you
Okay.
don't know.
Okay.
Now, anyway, Miss Rashida, she'll be here shortly. We're gonna get to the go through the show, and then we'll get Rashida on here. Anyway, she's a very important guest, so y'all stick around. What is going on? Did you invite everybody? Cause I'm not happy with this number up here. What's going on?
Did you advertise your show?
I advertised. Did you share it?
You must have told me you was wearing Cuckoo Chanel.
Well, that's all right. We're gonna go on with the show. All right, so anyway, let me get on to my shout outs. Hey, now listen, I want y'all to know the only reason I'm back is because I got a sponsor. I did. I got a sponsor. I told y'all I wasn't coming back unless I got a sponsor. And I meant that.
Okay.
And see, y'all, and you know what? I didn't know if I was coming, but she called me up because she recognized good talent. Yes, ma'am. I sure do got a sponsor, baby, right here. Red's Hair Salon.
Oh, she did my hair.
Oh, she does your hair too? Well, you know, I should have known. She did it today, didn't she?
No.
I should have known because, you know, any other time you look a hot mess. Honey, but Red, let me tell you what she can do. She can do wonders for you. Now, she can't do miracles. Okay, so if you got a won't tail, don't show up down there talking about you need her to do something with that because she's not a beautician. I mean, she's not a magician. She's a beautician, all right? But her address is 5610 Crawfordsville Road. Now, that's my sponsor, and she recognizes talent. So if you want to sponsor this show, you call Ready, or we won't be back. All right, we won't. I promise you. If it wasn't for Miss Red, the owner's Miss Rena.
Oh, okay.
They call her Miss Red too.
Yeah.
Girl, look at all the stuff she can do on the back of this card.
She did it to me.
Honey, she can do all this stuff. I promise you. You give her a call. You want a miracle? Well, now if you got that won't tail, she ain't doing all that now.
At the beginning of that.
You see that? You see, put a P at the beginning of your ponytail and then call her. Okay, but now she's my sponsor now. I need more sponsors. Thank you though, Mr. I want you to know with your sponsorship, I was able to buy this lovely cake. And I do appreciate it. And if we get some more money, honey, we'll pay you. Okay? We get some more sponsors. Well, Aretha, you worry about where Clarence Jean is. That's what you worry about. That's what you worry about. All right, hey, give me that gas card there. Look here, bam. Y'all know Tingle don't play about the gas tank. I know I got to bribe him. I got to do what I got to do. Is Nathan Bowman here?
Yep, Nathan Bowman.
Is he here?
You know he got a car.
Well, you know the only reason he showed up is to get some gas put in his tank. Somebody done blessed him with some with a car, and now he wants somebody to bless him with some gas money. And that's the only reason he's even here, but that's okay. That's okay. Now, in order for you to win, how much is this?
25.
Did you get the whole 25 this time? Because last time I sent you to get a 25, you put 10 in your tank, and she thought I didn't notice it, but I did.
Ma'am, the 25's on.
I did. Anyway, $25 gift card. You have to share this show. You have to share this show. And then we will draw the winner. We'll do it just like we did last time. That fella down in Madisonville, George White, he drawed out Lexi's name.
Sure did.
We've had 2 winners thus far. We had, what was her name? Michelle from Atlanta. And we had Lexi from Bowling Green, Kentucky.
Hey, Miss Tingle, how long do they have to share it?
Well, that Monday. We'll share. Okay. We will share it. We will draw the winner Monday at 6 o'clock.
Okay.
Okay. So you got to then to share it, and you got to leave it up. Don't put it up. Take it down. Okay. Because Miss Larita's gonna look. Bam. All right. Any other? Oh. Also, this what you wanted me to tell them, Larita? It is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Some more empowering women. And I want to give a shout out to a very special nurse I know, honey, who is kicking cancer's butt right now.
Who's that?
Krista Havel. Girl, kicking it.
Really?
Kicking it. I ain't never seen nobody kick cancer's butt like that.
Kick it.
Kicking it. Whew, we love you, girl. There you go. That's what you wanted me to do. She said, hold it up.
Hold it up.
So I did. Any other announcements?
No, ma'am.
We ready? Honey, that's the scariest costume I've ever seen. I swear. You're ready for Halloween, ain't you, buddy?
I am.
You're ready.
I think you got 3 costumes, actually.
That is a scary costume right there. Whoo. That is scary.
Don't let her talk about you like that. She don't even pay you.
That That is scary. Asia said she done shared it and is ready to get that gas card.
She
Look,
ready
Amy,
for money.
honey, you see, you know that's how I make friends. But Tingle ain't no fool. I buy my friends, honey. I ain't stupid. I buys them. I ain't stupid. Okay, word of the day. But you know, we thought about this all night. We couldn't come up with nothing, could we?
Sure couldn't.
Couldn't come up with nothing. So we just decided that since it's women empowerment, Laretha, I'll let you announce it. What do you want?
The word is woman.
You can't even say it right, Lord. She can't spell it
Because
right.
you know
she can't say it
why?
right.
Because sometimes when people mean woman, they put the E. And the E is multiple.
Okay, listen. If it's one woman, it's an A. Okay? If it's more than one woman, y'all, it's an E. Okay? A for one, E for two. Remember that, all right?
Say it again,
but either A for one, E for two. You like it? A for one, E for two. Okay? If you hear the woman, if you hear any variation, because we got into an argument about this before the show, didn't we? If you hear any variation, woman or women, go wash your hands, okay? Just go wash your hands. Listen, go wash your hands and hit that like button. Because I tell you what we forgot to tell them last week, Laretha.
What is it?
To hit the like button. And if you hear something funny, hit the like button. Hit the buttons. Hit the buttons. Because listen, as much as we like y'all, we ain't trying to look at y'all that long. What we're trying to do is get the attention of a real network.
I tell you what, though. You're up to 14 viewers.
14. Well, honey, praise God, we need 14 more. Okay. But anyway, hit that button when you hear something funny. You forgot to tell them that last time. We didn't get that money. And the network gonna be like, ain't nobody think that stuff was funny.
But you got that sponsor, didn't you?
Well, we did get a sponsor, thank God. Look, honey, thank God. Let me show her card again. Thank God. She recognized natural talent.
She did.
Good Lord.
She did.
Honey, goodness. All right, so woman of the day, or woman of the...
See?
So the word of... See, you twisted me. It's your fault. It ain't never gonna be my fault ever.
Okay, move on.
Wait a minute, that's word of the day. All right, let's get to the news then. Y'all know here on the news, I like to keep it fluffy. I like to keep it fluffy, girl. I don't like that old depressing news. I don't. That's why I call my news on the bright side. I don't like to even do the news. Ready makes me do the news because I didn't even want to do the news. He said, oh, you can't do a talk show without having the news segment. Because I don't even like the news. Do I, Larry?
You don't like
I don't even like the news because it sucks. I'll be honest with you. It's hard to find the bright side of some of these stories. But I'm going to start.
You found something today, didn't you?
I tried. I dug deep. Girl, deep. Real deep. All right, on the bright side, first story today, studies show that homeschooling is a mess. Oh, God.
Now,
Parents and teachers alike report that they were unprepared for virtual schooling, and students all across the nation are suffering as a result. Suffering.
What is the bright side on that?
Girl, the bright side is them little bitty cameras in there catching stuff it ain't supposed to. Honey, done caught a couple of nasty child perverts and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, I can't stand them. Honey, that irks my jerk. I'm going to tell you, you know what? For a funky dog, honey, it just kills me. I'm so glad they get what they get. You hear me? They get what they get, funky dogs. You know what? But them cameras got y'all cleaning up your houses too, don't they? Yeah. Got them cleaning up their houses.
Dusting and everything.
Dusting and putting on clothes and stuff. Yeah, so I guess the kids ain't learning nothing. They ain't learning anything, but praise God, the babies is getting at least 8 hours worth of peace when them cameras is on.
Right.
Lord. Look.
Okay.
You know, thank God for my sponsor, I was able to get this lovely mug.
Okay, thank God for the sponsor.
Honey, thank God for the sponsor. We need 2 or 3 more of them, but thank God
Don't
for
get
her.
greedy now.
All right, in world news tonight, it appears that New Zealand, you hear this, Larry?
New Zealand, I'm listening.
New Zealand has beaten the odds by reducing its COVID numbers to an all-time low since the pandemic began. New Zealand has given us hope.
Hope.
Now, that's a pretty bright story right there.
So what happened?
That's a pretty bright story, but it gets brighter.
Okay.
You know what the bright side of this story is?
I'm listening.
New Zealand's leader.
Well, that's
Duh. And not only is she a woman, she's a 40-year-old young woman, a prime minister. Running the country, put her foot down, following science.
Well,
yes.
because she's smart.
Honey, smart. You see New Zealand got it going on. They got an old fresh-faced female over there doing things, getting things done. What do we got? 2 old farts on the stage. One of them won't shut up and one of them won't stay awake. I swear. Embarrassing. I just know I know they make fun of us at the United Nations meeting. I swear I know they do. Probably just Lord call us the Great Pumpkin Patch over here. It's probably what they call us, the Great Pumpkin Patch. I swear. I want to move to New Zealand. The men in New Zealand had the forethought to let a woman lead.
Let a woman lead. What did they go wrong? They didn't.
No, they didn't. That's why they call it New Zealand. The name is even cool. And here we are. Just doing nothing in the United States.
Well, let's go on over there then.
Just fussing. Girl, my blood pressure.
No,
One of my pills.
calm down now. Calm down.
Let me finish this
Can't
news.
show emotion.
I'm a newscaster, and I got to remember I'm supposed to be still.
You can't
Supposed to be
show
still and just report this news and not have no emotion.
So what's the next news?
Okay. All right, in a landmark case this week, an elbow.
Elbow?
Yeah, I said an elbow. Okay, an elbow filed $1 billion lawsuit against its human for physical abuse and aggravated stress during the 2020 epidemic.
What?
Well, the elbow said it's been pushed beyond its God-given expectations and forced to extend when it was created to bend.
Oh, wow.
Listen, this is a record-setting case.
Oh, wow.
Got elbows across the world just perched. just sitting on poles. Listen, whoever thought the elbow would be mad at the hand for doing its job? Shoot, you know what experts say though? Rest of that story, experts say that if the elbow wins this case, the feet are worried. It's gonna be a lot of stress on the feet. The feet don't want to be dapping paws and shaking hands and all that stuff either. Shoot, got the elbows all stressed out here. Elbow didn't want to take on all these challenges. I don't blame him. I'd be suing everybody too.
So
Shoot, he wasn't made for that.
Sues. What?
Honey, elbow. Listen, it's a big. It's like the Me Too movement. Honey. They got hashtag and everything.
What's the hashtag?
Bend not extend. That's what their hashtag is. Bend not extend, and they mean it too. My elbow went to one of the retreats the other day. Yeah, it did.
Really?
Ready? I hope yours ain't bend.
Oh.
So you put some lotion on yours. I hope it don't go to none of them gatherings. Lord, they probably Lord.
I seen that elbow.
Your elbow ain't get dressed for the occasion. You got to be elbow got to be ready to mingle. You're gonna be out. But you know what? There's a bright side to this story, y'all. Listen.
What's the bright side?
The bright side is the elbow. Well, the elbow can't walk to the bank or sign that check by itself.
Oh wow.
He's gonna need the hand and the foot. And they know it. They know it. Shoot. So you know what the moral of the story is? You're gonna need them, people. Anyway, I thought that was funny myself. Whew. Where's my viewers at?
I don't know. They must be at it.
What?
Must be out wearing masks.
You know what that is, don't you?
Is it time?
You know what that is, don't you?
Okay.
Hey, y'all know what that is. Y'all know it's my favorite time of day.
Do you bet?
Hey! Larissa, do you know what that means?
Look, your earring's just a jingling.
My earring is a jingling. My earring is a jingling. Girl, paparazzi. Honey, I said paparazzi, girl. Listen, I ain't saying it stinks. I'm just saying it's everywhere. That's all I'm saying. I mean, it can't stink or I wouldn't be wearing it, right?
Right.
Okay, it's telling time. It's telling time here on Tingle Talk. Now listen, I explained to y'all last time the difference between telling it and snitching. Because see, some people don't know.
They don't know.
Some people don't know. Now, we don't snitch here on telling time. There's a big difference between telling it and snitching. You can take, when you tell it, you can take full responsibility. You ain't scared to tell it.
Right.
I'm not scared to tell it. Now see, some people are scared to tell it.
They're scared.
And if you're snitching, well then you got to peep and what? Hop and hip and hide and dip and dodge. And you're scared and I ain't scared. Everything Miss Tingle says here, she will own it. So this is telling time. This is your time to tell it if you got something to tell. Now, since this is empowering women, I don't want to hear no test of lying, okay? Please don't call in here with your test of lie. Please call in here. If you got something to say about an empowering woman, call in here. And you know what? Last year they got last episode they got confused, Larika.
Oh yeah.
You just gotta invite yourself. I'm not gonna invite you. I don't even know if I like you. Why would I invite you? I don't even know. But you gotta invite yourself, and then Larita will decide if she can get you on in here. Now, if you get in here and start talking crazy, she's gonna uninvite you.
With the quickness.
But we want you to get your chance to tell it, okay? But keep it strictly about women, okay? This show, baby, is about empowering women. Okay? Now, Why y'all decide if you're snitchers or tellers? Because you don't know. It kills me that they don't know the difference. I swear, I'm just, I don't mind to tell it. I have never minded to tell it. I'm not scared. I never have. I never have minded. And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do my tell it.
What you got?
Cause tonight, what's her name? Ready now. I don't want to mess her name up, y'all. Cause Ready got a crush on her.
You mess her
And every time I mess her name up, girl, he looks at me like he's gonna swing on me. Now, what's her name? Ready? You say it, and I'm gonna say it. What is it?
Kamala.
It's Kamala. Kamala Harris. Lord, if I say it wrong, y'all, he gets so upset with me. It's a political thing. I don't know. But Miss Kamala Harris, that's who I'm going to talk about. Now, you know what? She ain't for everybody, I guess. I guess everybody don't like her, and that's okay. She ain't got to be your cup of tea. You know what her complaint, you know what their complaints are, though, with her?
It?
Well, for one, they said she wasn't black enough.
Oh, wow.
Girl, she wasn't black enough. Now, you know what pisses me off about that?
What's that?
And I didn't mean to cuss on there, because you know what? I'm probably going to get dinged for that.
Right.
But I did. It upsets me so, because you know why they're saying that? Because she's a woman. And they're measuring her with a different ruling stick. Because you know what? Obama got a whole white mama out here in these streets and did nobody say nothing. No, nothing. He was the first black president. Everybody was okay with it. But now suddenly we're measuring how much blackness you gotta have. I'm not with it. I'm not with it. And you know what their other problem was?
Yeah.
Said that when she was a prosecutor, she prosecuted too much.
Oh, wow, she's doing her job.
That's what I said. How you gonna get mad at a woman for doing her job? Well, Lord. Well, Lord.
Well,
The woman was doing her job. Did nobody say nothing about why the fellas was being prosecuted? What was they doing down there in the first place?
That was the criminal.
Did nobody get mad at them? They just jumped on her. Because she's a woman.
Because she's a woman.
I'm just saying.
Women.
And listen, y'all, she got to be a black woman. Y'all see the way she steps off that plane? Boop, boop, boop. Girl, Becky would go poop, poop. Becky ain't never. She was dancing in that rain with that umbrella, girl, twirling on perfect beat. Perfect beat. Y'all know she's a black woman. Stop it.
What Becky would have done?
Girl, Becky would have. Bro, first of all, Becky wouldn't have grabbed no umbrella and jumped on the stage.
Right.
She would have stayed in her lane. And did you see the side eye she gave Chump? That side eye come from the motherland. You don't get a side eye like that. No, you have to be born with that side eye. You ain't never.
Never.
Y'all stop it. Y'all stop it being so hard on her because she's a female.
She's a woman.
You see that?
That's how it is. Women get paid less too.
Oh, girl, girl, why'd you even bring that up? Did you know that women make 81 cents per every dollar a man makes? What makes them so special? Nothing.
You tell me.
Nothing. Nothing. I'm just saying. I just think, you know what? I'm going to tell you something. With the choices that we got right now, them two old farts, your best bet is to divide time with Biden. And I'm going to tell you why. Because everybody, listen, this is as close as we got a woman on the ticket with Biden.
It's so
This
close.
is close.
So close.
And listen, hopefully, Biden will get elected and go in there and go to sleep. He looks like he's asleep now.
Knock him
He's on autopilot half the time. I swear he looks like he's on autopilot.
He does.
And everybody knows it. Just because a woman's name is on the second position, that don't mean nothing. She's running the show.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that. Y'all stop acting like that. It's a woman's name is on the ticket. She's in charge. We just have to let the man look like he's running it. Honey, but once she gets in there, Joe takes a nap, she can start pushing all the buttons and signing all the papers. That's what I'm saying. I think that's the best plan for us.
I agree.
Shoot. I mean, what other choice we got?
Let women run the show anyway.
Of course we do. Of course we do. I'm just saying. What else could happen? What's the worst thing gonna happen? She's gonna have a big old sorority party on the front yard? I mean, come on. Is that the worst thing that can happen?
In their eyes, I guess.
My goodness. Y'all cut that woman some slack. Listen, I don't care if you vote red. I don't care if you vote blue. Just don't vote orange. Don't vote orange.
Not the
goodness.
pumpkin. Not the pumpkin.
Not the pumpkin. And you know what? Here it is Halloween time. We're talking about the great pumpkin and everything. And isn't that funny how all that just played in there?
Yeah.
Goodness.
We ready to go on his costume?
Who?
We ready to go on his costume.
We ready.
It's Halloween and Got a whole pumpkin in the pumpkin patch and...
We really scary, ain't it? I mean, what y'all... Am I wrong?
No, not at all.
If anybody want to challenge me?
No, they wouldn't.
I'm just saying. Did anybody have a telling time? I don't know why y'all so scary. I mean, you don't got nothing to get off your chest. This your chance.
Right now.
Oh, Lord. Well.
Give him a chance.
You know what? What I'm supposed to do? Wait forever? You know what? The casino's open. I ain't got to sit here all night fool with them. Honey, I got a mask and I can run right down to the casino. They ain't paying me nothing to be here. Honey, I done bought I done shouted out my sponsor, girl. I done did all the ports. I'm going to get Miss Rashida on here in a few minutes. I ain't got to wait on them all night. Hey, Doe. Is that Doe, baby?
Doe, baby.
That's Doe, baby.
Doe, baby.
I can't believe she don't want to talk. Lord, her daddy's a stone. Honey, that time you can't shut her up.
Maybe she...
Honey, I know them stones. I know a lot of them. Dory, I know you got an empowering woman you want to shout out. Invite yourself on in here, girl. Shoot. Who else is watching? Who else is watching? Tell me who's watching, Larita.
Kiara.
Kiara who?
Kiara Lee.
Kiara Lee. Lord, I know she knows how. Lord, what? Kiara Lee, you can't invite yourself in and shout your mama out, girl. Much she keeps them kids. Oh, my goodness. I love your mama, too. Oh, my God, she's a good woman.
Steve Taylor.
Steve Taylor, he ought to been jumping over the hoop to call her here and shout out Shantae. Honey, way she puts up with him, his stinky feet and stuff. Oh, my God. Hey, Shantae. Hey, Aisha. Aisha, you ought to be calling here shouting out yourself, girl. Shoot, I would. Hey, I'm Aisha, girl. I do everything. Yes, I would. I'd call here and shout out myself. Baby, I'd be playing Superwoman in the background when I called in, too. Shoot.
Important.
I sure would be important. I know you got you a tingle, honey. I'll get you a big A. You should put it on your blouse and call on in here. Who else is watching me?
Let's see. Jasmine.
Which Jazzy? Because I know a few Jazzies, honey. Jasmine Matcham? She ought to be calling in here shouting out her auntie. I know, honey, she got a hell of an auntie.
What's her name?
Chameleon.
What?
Yeah. Girl, yeah, she does.
Her auntie is Chameleon.
Her auntie is a very funny.
She's
yes.
calling in right
She
now.
ought to be. And her mama. Shouting out her mama. Kashara. You ought to be.
Sure.
Who else is on there?
Leanne Whitfield.
Leanne Whitfield, she ought to be calling and shouting out all her co-workers. It ain't worth a darn. Ain't none of them worth a darn. I work with all of them, honey. She ought to be calling and talk about them bad. I would be. Yep. See, that's a shame when I know all y'all's business. I know what y'all should be talking about. and y'all need to call in here and talk about it.
Dwayne Cobb
is out there. Lord, the way he talks.
He should have somebody to shout out.
Dwayne probably got too many of them to shout out. That's why he can't call. He don't want to get in trouble. And if he calling here shout out one and the other one hear it, Lord Jesus. Well, honey, start no mess on my show.
You better just send in some initials.
Who else is on that, girl?
You got Michelle Libby, the one that got that gas car that time.
Well, Michelle running around on my gas. She ought to call her here and shout me out.
Well, that gas car gone. She should be for another car.
Well, that's why she's hanging around waiting on another one. Honey, no, I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you at all. Girl, I ain't mad at you. I swear I'm going to give them about three more seconds and honey, and then I'm calling up Miss Rashida. Because I can't wait.
Dion Smith?
Dion. Honey, Dion ought to be calling it. Let me tell you about Dion, honey. Let me tell you about Dion empowering women. Let me tell you something. Dion, down there, been praying, honey. And God blessed her husband, baby, with a kidney. Let me tell you about life-changing. Girl, when I heard the news for her and her family, girl, I wept it. Baby, I wept it like Jesus.
What is wept it?
Wept it. Baby, I wept it.
Okay.
Oh, such good news. She ought to be calling in here telling everybody about the good news. I'll tell them for you, girl.
Come on, Dion.
Dion, honey. I'm telling you what, she deserved it. Hard-working woman, girl, cooks. And when she cooks, girl, she cooks from her heart. Girl, when she cooks, honey, let me tell you something. She puts her foot in it, then her heart. That's what she does. Who else is on there? Girl, this dang cake is choking me.
Carrie Nickerson.
Uncle, you know what? Let me tell you about her.
Carrie?
Honey, let me tell you about her. That's this old nurse I know. Girl, that's addicted to P-Valley. Girl, she needs deliverance.
She like it.
Addicted to P-Valley.
Oh, my goodness.
Addicted to it.
She need to calm down with that.
Addicted.
Oh, you know, Shannon Foster said, shout out to single 50-year-old woman putting up with these ninjas jumping in our inbox.
But Shannon, you should have called in here and said that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You should have called in here and said that. That's what I need to see. I needed to see your pretty face, girl. You should have took a stand and called in here and said that. I know they ain't no good girl dogs.
But she's not the only one.
Yeah, you ain't the only one. You ain't the only one. But look at here. Y'all had your chance. You missed it. You missed it. Oh, no, it's over. It's over. I'm getting ready to call up my guest. I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to read a little bit of her bio. Her bio is long. Her bio is long. Why are you looking at?
That really did scare me.
I know, right? That's what you get. Always up in my grip. Look. Honey, you know how nerve-wracking it is every time you turn around, somebody got their big eyes staring at you. Lord, just waiting on your next, bro. It's hard being a celebrity.
Move on, Miss Tingle.
Okay, my goodness. All right, I want to call up Miss Rashida. Look, my next guest, y'all, is very important. She is an empowering woman. You hear me? She has done many, many things. Many, many things. And struggled. Listen, when I read her bio, girl, I'd have gave up. I'd have gave up, girl. I read her bio and she talked about how she left her family and she had a dream and a vision. And went to a land where she didn't know nobody. Girl was hungry. I came home to my mama, you hear me? And my
You hungry?
Yeah, when I get hungry, I'm coming home.
Yeah.
But she didn't because she had a bigger vision. Girl, and it paid off.
Well.
Honey, I'm getting ready to call her up. Thank you for coming to my show. I am so glad you're here. As you know, it is empowering women. It's the whole episode is about empowering women. And that's why I had to have you. Because your resume is fierce, my sister. It is fierce. Fierce, ain't it, girl?
Fierce.
Listen, and I don't even have the time to even go down the whole resume. But you done been everywhere. Girl, you done been to BET, been to Rap City, been down to the Fox News station. You done been on all these shows and stages and done created the Circle City Film Club. I don't even know where to start. Girl, what have you not done? It's like you stole my resume.
I stole your resume?
It's like you stole my resume.
Oh man. Don't sue me now.
But listen, your resume is so extensive, and I don't want to waste your time tonight with some more boring questions. Because I feel like people should read your resume. But I do have some questions for you. Do you have time, Rashida?
I do.
It took forever for them to get you here. Dummies.
Okay, I'm here. That's all that matters.
Thank you. All right. What, Rashida, is the most useless talent that you do have? Because you're so talented. Is there anything you can't do?
Useless talent? I don't know. If I have a useless talent, I haven't tapped into it yet. I don't know. I think that every talent that I have, I try to use it.
Amen.
That one.
Well, Laretha got a ton of useless talents.
Oh, wow.
Girl, you know you do. But you're so talented, I wonder, is there anything she can't do? So I had to ask.
I mean, there's a lot that I can do, I'm sure. But anything useless, I don't think I tapped into that yet.
That's because you're an empowering woman.
I try to be.
And that's the message we're trying to portray tonight. Whew, I'm so excited you're finally here. Okay. What is the one thing that will surprise people about you that people don't really know?
You know what? I am pretty much an open book, so everybody knows about like my little weird phobias and things like that. But I don't know. I would say probably that I don't like to write as much as people think that I do. People always like to put me in a box of being a writer, and I don't. I'm the exact opposite. Writing is something that I have to be in the mood or motivated to do. I can't just sit out and shell out a script. Like, I have to be focused and I have to actually want to do it. Otherwise, it'll be 3 years before I write another script. They're all up here, but yeah.
Writing is hard. It is hard. You have to be able to concentrate.
It takes a lot of discipline, and that's just not something that I have when it comes to that. It's not my...
Hey, honey, where she puts up with him, his stinky feet and stuff? Oh, my God. Hey, Shantae. Hey, Aisha. Aisha, you ought to be calling here shouting out yourself, girl. Shoot, I would.
Oh,
hey, Misha, girl. I do everything. Yes, I would. I'd call her and shout out my chef. Baby, I'd be playing Superwoman in the background when I called in, too. Shoot.
Important.
I'm sure it would be important. I know you got you a Tingle, honey. I'll get you a big AI. You should put it on your blouse and call on in here. Who else is watching me?
Let's see. Jasmine.
Which Jazzy? Because I know a few Jazzies, honey. Jasmine Matcham? She ought to be calling her shouting out her auntie. I know, honey, she got a hell of an auntie.
What's her name?
Chameleon.
What?
Yeah. Girl, yes, she does.
Auntie is Camille.
Her aunties are very funny.
She's
yes.
calling in right
She
now.
ought to be. And her mama. Shouting out her mama. Kashara. You ought to be.
Sure.
Who else is on there?
Leanne Whitfield.
Leanne Whitfield, she ought to be calling and shouting out all her co-workers. It ain't worth a darn. Ain't none of them worth a darn. I work with all of them, honey. She ought to be calling and talk about them bad. I would be. Yep. See, that's a shame when I know all y'all's business. I know what y'all should be talking about. and y'all need to talk in here and talk about it.
Dwayne Cobb, though.
Dwayne Cobb is on there. Lord, the way he talks.
He should have somebody to shout out.
Dwayne probably got too many of them to shout out. That's why he can't call. He don't want to get in trouble. Honey, if he calling here shout out one and the other one hear it, Lord Jesus.
Well,
honey, start no mess on my show.
You better just send in some initials.
Who else is on that, girl?
You got Michelle Libby, the one that got that gas car that time.
But Michelle running around on my gas. She ought to call her here and shout me out.
Well, that gas
you
car
think?
gone. She think for another car.
Well, that's why she's hanging around waiting on another one. Honey, no, I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you at all. Girl, I ain't mad at you. I swear I'm going to give them about three more seconds and honey, and then I'm calling up Miss Rashida. Because I can't wait.
Dion Smith.
Dion. Honey, Dion ought to be calling it. Let me tell you about Dion, honey. Let me tell you about Dion empowering women. Let me tell you something. Dion, down there, been praying, honey. And God blessed her husband, baby, with a kidney. Let me tell you about life changing. Girl, when I heard the news for her and her family, girl, I wept it. Baby, I wept it like Jesus.
What is wept it?
Wept it. Baby, I wept it.
Okay.
Oh, such good news. She ought to be calling in here telling everybody about the good news. I'll tell them for you, girl.
Come on, Dion.
Dion, honey. I'm telling you what, she deserved it. Hardworking woman, girl, cooks. And when she cooks, girl, she cooks from her heart. Girl, when she cooks, honey, let me tell you something. She puts her foot in it, then her heart. That's what she does. Who else is on there? Girl, this dang cake is choking me.
Carrie Nickerson.
Uncle, you know what? Let me tell you about her.
Carrie?
Honey, let me tell you about her. That's this old nurse I know. Girl, that's addicted to P-Valley. Girl, she needs deliverance.
She like it.
Addicted to P-Valley.
Oh, my goodness.
Addicted to it.
She need to calm down with that.
Addicted.
Oh, you know, Shannon Foster said, shout out to single 50-year-old woman putting up with these ninjas jumping in our inbox.
But Shannon, you should have called in here and said that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You should have called in here and said that. That's what I need to see. I needed to see your pretty face, girl. You should have took a stand and called in here and said that. I know they ain't no good girl dogs.
But she's not the only one.
Yeah, you ain't the only one. You ain't the only one. But look here. Y'all had your chance. You missed it. You missed it. Oh, no, it's over. It's over.
Not a love for me. I can do it. I like to do it. I will do it. But I like to do it on my terms.
Exactly. On women's terms. Yes. So if we whipped up a batch of Rashida, what 3 ingredients would we have to have?
I would say ambition.
That's a good one.
Good one. What was that one?
Wit. And style.
Okay, girl. Okay. You see, they got that standard. That's a dangerous recipe. I like that. I like that. Yes. Okay. Well, you know, Rashida, we have the possibility we might get the first woman VP. We might be making history here in just a very few weeks. We may do that. And I'm excited. So what are some areas that you'd like to see women advance in?
So first of all, the first black female VP that we will have, I am claiming it for her, happens to be my sorority sister.
Go ahead now.
So that sorority party you was talking about they was gonna have at the White House, I'm totally gonna be there.
You see?
Yeah. Green for sure. But you know what? I would love to see a a woman in a position of power like that. Just that's not something that we've seen before, and I think women we are paying our dues, you know, for many years, decades. Just feel like we deserve to be in those types of positions. So, if this first, the first lady, we had the first lady, Michelle Obama. Now we possibly get the vice president. Instead of president, but also kind of part of the entertainment industry. So I always need to see power when it comes to that.
I think I lost.
She working out.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm losing you. Oh, she was saying good stuff. Are you back? Can you hear Rashida?
I hear you just fine.
Okay, good. Okay, good. Okay, I lost you for like half of
I never lost you.
just like that much. But you can hear me now. Okay, I do have one question, because I know that there are a lot of young ladies watching that are in rural areas, and I know a lot of these young ladies have dreams of entertainment and production. What advice would you give them? Because they don't have the outlets that they would have in the cities or the places to go. What advice would you give them?
Well, I was that girl. I felt like I didn't have the resources. I didn't have, I felt like, you know, I always expressed these dreams that I had, you know, growing up, but nobody really believed me until I started doing it for myself. So, when you feel like you're backed into a corner, or you don't have the type of resources that you feel like you should have, do it for yourself. You want to make movies? If you got a cell phone, I'm sure, start creating films with your cell phone. You want to learn how to, I don't know, paint or do, you know, art. Whatever your dream is, you can start self-teaching yourself. Create your own resources. Don't just stop because somebody told you no. That is one thing that I learned along this way. Like, the word no, that is a motivator for me.
That's right.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me I can't do something, I'm going to show you that I can. Twice.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, I would absolutely encourage anybody, any dream that you have, just go forward. It doesn't matter how much it's going to cost you. It doesn't matter how much time. Anything that's worth fighting for is going to require blood, sweat, and tears. I am breaking into the hardest industry to break into, and that is the entertainment industry. It is no after no after no after no, but you gotta have tough skin. You can't let that be the be all. Just because you get one no, what does that mean? That means go harder, because eventually you're gonna get that one yes, and that one yes is all it takes. So all you have to do is start. Just start.
Right.
Oh, that's excellent advice.
That's right.
Whoa, Laretha, you hear that?
I'm gonna love it.
Laretha wants to be an actress. She does.
Okay.
She does.
Well, go ahead.
But she lies so much. I don't know. You know what?
What does her lying have to do with it?
Because who knows if she really wants to be an actress?
She can stay in character.
No, you know what? She does have a good point.
That's
Your lying could come in handy.
Living truthfully under imaginary circumstances. So if you gotta pretend, then that's it. You're an actor.
There you
right.
go.
See?
You know what? What are you doing? You got anything you want to promote or anything while you're on here? I watched your movie on Primetime. What's it? Not Primetime. What's that? The Prime Video. Yes, I sure did. Girl, you sharp, girl.
I do have. I'm actually making some moves with that. So I have an announcement about that film here coming soon. No, it is not a part 2. So don't ask that, people. Because to this day, I still get that question, even from the cast. But no, there will not be a part 2. But there is some big news that will be coming for that film, which is crazy because that's 4 years, 4 years old at this point. It blows my mind that people are still like talking about that film and watching it and enjoying it. So I appreciate that. But I don't really have anything per se going on right now in terms of acting and filmmaking, just because I took just a little break from it, just because I want to kind of redirect some things. I'm trying to transition into going back into full time, so I am trying to just kind of redirect some things there. So right now, I'm simply just training. But some of the things that I've been in, you can watch on Hulu, like The Act with Patricia Arquette, Shots Fight on Hulu as well. That's a show that I did with Sanaa Lathan. I've got a couple of films on YouTube. So my YouTube channel is Ivy League Productions. So there's a couple of films out there. I have a micro short film called The Morning Of. And if anybody knows me and familiar with my work, you know I pull really, really hard on the dramatics, pull on your heartstrings a little bit. So be prepared for that. But other than that, the Circle City Film Festival, we are gearing up. That's an annual film festival that I started in Indianapolis, specifically because when I was growing up or coming up as an actor and a filmmaker, I became a filmmaker because I wanted to be an actor. So again, going back to what I was just saying, you got to create your own lane. So where I didn't have those resources, I created them for me. So any film that I ever did was not even just for myself to continue to work, but also for my peers, my fellow actors, my friends who are also, in the industry as well. So I didn't feel like I had the resources in Indianapolis as I was coming up as an aspiring actor. I spent a lot of time on the highways, traveling to Chicago, meeting with agents and doing work there. And the same with Atlanta. I would get off work, work in an 8-hour job and drive to Atlanta 8 hours and then get up and go to rehearsal or go to set or whatever, and then get back on the highway the next day and come back and be back at work on Monday. So I created the Circle City Film Festival as a platform to not only celebrate the talent that is in the Indianapolis area and the Midwest area, but also to help them to provide those resources, because I feel like there's a void in the mindset of some of the artists there, and that is part of the goal of the Circle Film Festival, is to help people to sharpen and hone their craft, learn from people, not even just celebrities and people who have already made it, but people who are actively trying to pursue it just like you are. I really believe in networking laterally, so I try to bring people together who are all on the same playing field so that they can try to get together and make magic, and we're celebrating each other in the process. So we have things for actors, we have things for filmmakers, we have things for makeup artists and stylists who want to be in the industry as well. Tips and resources for them, workshops, film screenings, all that good stuff. So we just closed out the 3rd annual Circle City Film Festival. Yes. We had to do it due to COVID, but we're gearing up for next year as well. So hopefully that'll be back in person.
Girl, you are rocking it. Rocking it. Yes.
Thank you.
We are so honored to have you here. I am so... Listen, thank you for stopping by.
2 3 days.
Honey, I'm sorry. I apologize for my peoples not knowing what they was doing.
We here.
But we are... listen, I know you're wondering how I even got you. But listen, girl, one of your security guards got a crush on me.
Oh, that's what it is. Oh, that's right.
Yes.
That's right. Now.
Yeah, tell him lose my number.
Okay. Miss Tingle said lose her number.
Yeah, I done got what I needed now. All right. Thank you, Rashida. And we will be keeping up with everything you're doing, dear. We love you. We support you.
Thank you so much.
Here on the Tingle Talk.
Thank you.
And thank you. You have a good night, dear.
All right, you too.
So happy you stopped by. See, that's what I'm talking about. We have important guests on the Tingle Talk show.
Right.
Them other talk shows ain't got nobody.
Nobody.
Ain't nobody, Lord.
Don't got nobody.
Barry see, what was she so important? Yes. Y'all seen them other guests? Mm-hmm. Then y'all see mine.
Mm-hmm. The other guests are 2. We got 10.
Weak guests. You heard her? Honey spitting wisdom and knowledge to these young ladies.
She did.
Wisdom.
She did.
Knowledge.
You always get me in trouble.
Hey, DeMarcus. Hey, Ashley. Look here, Ashley. Look at this. Look at this, Ashley. Mm-hmm. Well, look, it's time to end my show. We're going to do the Tingle topic real quick. And I got to get out of here because, listen, we done went too long. The casino's burning me. Girl, I know my money down there. Listen, just get my ching on. So the Tingle topic tonight, listen, it's time for a change. All right, let's just get down to where the rubber meets the road, okay? Let's just talk about it. It's time for a change because the problem with this country started with the founding fathers. You hear me what I said?
I found the fathers.
Fathers. No mothers. That's the problem. Just think if we'd had some founding mothers.
But we found several things. Did we not?
Oh, women?
Yeah.
Oh, honey. Don't get me started on everything that women founded.
Well.
Honey, women founded everything. There's a whole list of inventions that women founded. The hot water heater, the electric refrigerator, the dishwasher, central heat and air, the windshield wiper, the car heater. Girl, everything women had to do. The globe, caller ID. I'm going to tell you why caller ID was invented, though. Because Shirley kept calling Barbara. Honey, she's going to catch that witch today. But anyway, it got invented, didn't it?
Sure did.
Because women, honey, we needed some founding mothers.
You can keep going.
Honey, what if we'd had a notorious RGB in them founding fathers? Or Michelle Obama? Or you heard what Rashida was talking about? What if we'd had a VP then? A founding father. Put some flair in there.
Things would be so much.
I mean, because this country's all off track. I mean, if it ever been on track. Have it ever been on track? Have it ever really rolled right? I don't think so. But I mean, listen, let's get this all this Rachel. Let me just tell you let me just tell you how we're gonna solve this problem, okay?
Okay.
First of all this racial division got to stop, okay? I need for every white, brown, black, red, yellow, and even orange woman, okay? Every woman of color, get your man and get him in check. Forget all this racial division. Let's get these genders in control. Get these men where they belong. Because they've been messing it up. And it's our time to shine. We need a woman in control. And I'm going to tell you why we need a woman in lead. Several good reasons. Number one, we're nurturers. We know what we're doing.
Say that again, please.
We're nurturers.
We know what, though?
We're nurturers. We know what we're doing. And this country needs a healing. This country needs a healing. It's going to have to start with these women.
New Zealand got it right.
And we're multitaskers. We do everything.
Are men, though?
No, girl. You can't do nothing. Women do everything. They answer the phone and cook dinner and everything. Take care of the baby all with one hand, left hand. Don't even use the right hand.
What the man do?
Girl, watch TV. Honey barely can get the remote with his right hand.
With both hands.
And he got the nerve to think a woman can't lead this country. What's wrong with y'all? It's time for a woman. And communicators, we are the better communicators. Listen, there ought to be a woman handling all them calls at the White House until we get ourselves together. Until we get back in the good graces of these other countries. We need somebody can talk and spell and read and write. And talk. Oh my gosh.
Read and write. Say that again.
Read and write. Communicate. Honey, women don't, sometimes we don't even need words. We can use our eyes. You ever seen a man communicate with his eyes?
No.
Well, if you did, honey, he was on our team.
Right.
Because that's not a man's gift. It's not a man's gift. We need women leading this country. I mean, listen, if you ever been a room mother, or if you ever had a slumber party at your house, or if you ever took 14 Cub Scouts to the Walmart and you didn't lose one of them,
no.
Then you're a politician. You got what it takes to be a politician. Like Amy Sherman down there in Madisonville.
Ooh,
oh, come on now.
That's a good one.
That girl don't recognize her talent. She's taking them to the table.
They need her in there.
More people need to step up. We need more women in leadership.
And oh, what a difference it
I'm telling you, you want something done. You got a challenge. Like you heard Rashida say it. Tell a woman she can't do it.
Tell her.
I bet you it gets done before sundown.
And when she say she'll do it twice.
Tell a man when you want something done. Honey, wait on it. Wait on it. Wait on it. Now listen, fellas, I ain't trying to beat y'all up to make me sound better.
Yeah, you is.
But that's just what it is.
You hear me? Yeah, you is.
Yeah, I am. I'm just saying that's the solution. And women, listen, if you want to be a part of the solution, women, start leading. If you're not leading, start leading. You got the know-how and the brains. These men are messing it up. You start leading. If you're a woman, get in a position to lead. And if you're a man and you ain't never had a woman lead, you don't know what to do, let me tell you what to do. Move out the way. It's that easy.
Quickly.
If you're a man, move. Move. Just get out the way. Move. Get out the way. Listen, if you're a man, here's what you do. Shh. Be quiet.
I don't know how to do that.
Just be quiet. Listen, if you must say anything, don't interrupt. But if you must say something, ask a question nicely. And we'll tell you what's going on. But don't interrupt, fellas. Trust the process. You got to trust the process. Let the woman lead. Y'all ain't done nothing right.
Nothing.
And listen, you want me to tell you how I know it's going to be a woman to save us? Well, say why, Larissa. You've been talking all darn night. When I want you to say nothing, you don't say nothing. Oh, Jesus. You want me, now let me say it again.
Go ahead.
You want me to tell you how I know it's going to be a woman to save us?
I'm listening.
Because it was a woman. It was a woman that built the life raft.
Mm-hmm.
It was a woman that invented the bulletproof vest. It was a woman that invented the fire escape. It was a woman that invented the home security system. It was a woman that invented the medical syringe. So why y'all think a woman can't save us now? We've been saving y'all. We just ain't been getting the credit for it. But now we're going to get the credit. Vote for the woman.
Vote, vote, vote.
The woman.
For the woman.
Vote for the woman. And that is all I got to say about the Tingle topic. I mean, the Tingle topic. It's time for a change.
Is it all?
I mean, don't rush me, Laretha. She's jealous because I got airtime and she don't. Look, y'all tired. Hey, you just want to get me. You want me to get off this air because me and you gonna tangle up when I get off here. But I think that I don't got any more announcements. Do y'all have any announcements? Don't forget, give me that gas card again.
I'll give it to you already.
Bam. The only way you're gonna win this is to share the show. Laretha, she can't do much else, but she can count.
Sure can count.
She will
my
be
dollar
counting.
bills.
And don't forget to check out my sponsor for tonight's episode.
Get your hair done. Get your hair
Get your
done.
wig straight. Get your wig untwisted. Red's Hair Studio, 5610 Crawfordsville Road. She will hook you up.
What about that cup? Where can we get that cup?
This cup, this cup was made by Miss Ashley Young. Ain't that nice?
That's real nice.
That is real nice. You can holler at her. She's in my friends list.
Real pretty.
Yes, there she is. Look at her throwing up hands. Think she gonna get some money.
No.
Got happy. That's what I do too, Ashley. Give me the money. Give me the money. All right, we ready? You got anything to say? I hope not, because I don't want to hear it.
Oh, wow.
But did you have anything? That's it. Now listen, y'all, I got to get a sponsor in here. I ain't coming back. I ain't playing. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. I'm not. Y'all thank God for Red. I wouldn't be here. So y'all better get a sponsor in here, and I mean it. That's it. That's the end of the show.
Is that it? Is that all you got to
Well, we ready? At least you can do is give me some. Thank you. Wait, but hold on. Stop. Wait, hold up. Takita said my hair was cute. Hold on. Stop. Wait a minute. We ain't going to end the show right there. Thank you, Takita. Thank you. Baby, your little sister showed out tonight, didn't she? I know you was real proud.
I think
You see Takita was in the comments.
She's trying to get in for the free gas card. That's what it is.
Oh, no. You didn't know Takita? Now, let me tell you something. You probably didn't know this. You didn't know Takita was Rashida's sister?
Oh, I didn't
You did not know that?
No.
See, that's why. See, I keep telling you, Tingle knows stuff,
So
baby.
that was your connection.
No, you don't know. See, there you go, running your lip on my ear. Good God.
Takita was your connection.
I told you one of her security guards got a crush on me and been worrying me, honey. He calls me all the time. And I told him, I said, listen, if you can get me Rashida, I might go out with you. He got me Rashida, but I ain't going out with him. I ain't going out with him.
He gonna stalk you.
I ain't going out with him. He cute though, Rashida, but he's worrisome. Girl, worrisome. I bet he keeps up with you real good, because honey, he was sweating me. Oh God,
But he might let a woman leave.
Ooh. Now, if he let a woman lead, now see, you got a good point there. For once in your life,
Oh wow.
if he let a woman lead, I gotta have men let me lead. I think all the men right now just sit down and let the women lead, don't you?
That's what I think.
Especially you, Re-Ready. You need to have two
Especially
seats.
since we made that antifungal cream.
Did you? Oh, I left that out. Why you didn't remind me?
Well,
Did you know that, Re-Ready?
Re-Ready?
Did you know it was a woman that made that anti-fungal cream that you use every night?
Nope.
Did you know that?
Nope.
It was also a woman that made them alphabet blocks that you still use and trying to learn to read and write. It was a woman that invented the Monopoly game. Did you know that? Trying to entertain you fools. Trying to teach you how to count money, probably. It also was a woman that made a retractable dog leash. Now, I'm going to tell you something. That didn't surprise me at all, trying to keep her dog on a leash. That didn't surprise me at all. Woo. Hey, but did you know it was a woman that made a circular saw?
I did not know that.
Oh, because she got to her look at them fools trying to saw it. She's like, won't y'all spin it and saw it, you dummies.
Duh.
Then she got paid. Yeah. Oh, okay, I'm done. Miss Tingle's tired.
She got to go to
the casino. All right, don't y'all forget now. I'm not coming back unless I have a sponsor. And I ain't playing. All right, from me and Janky, are we ready?
Say my name.
Say my name. You know the one thing they ain't gonna call you this Halloween? The truth. That's what they ain't gonna call you, the truth. All right, y'all. We love you. Happy holidays. And if we're gonna try to see you again before Thanksgiving, but if we don't be a turkey, okay?